We'll go with the cave gate card. Yeah, we'll go with the cave gate card.
There we go. Sorry about that. My, didn't have my mic turned on. Okay. Let us go ahead and get started, shall we? Sorry about that. My, whoa, double. Didn't have my mic turned on. Okay. Where's that coming from? Go ahead and... Why am I doubling up? There we go. Okay. Welcome. We are going to do some more drawing today. Welcome. See this guy here? He's a PNG tuber. He's my PNG tuber. And he's about to be drawn a lot cooler and in a Smash Bros. Title card. Taking a little break from working on the show this evening to make some personal art. I guess technically all of it is personal art, but whatever. This is essentially, we're doing, me and a group of my art friends are doing what's called an art potluck throughout March. And what that means is we will be trying to always make one drawing every day. That's the idea. There's no prompt. There's just, it's just getting a drawing done. And to start, it's going to, our first little thing that we're doing, that actually is a prompt, is making a intro title card similar to, like, Smash Bros. And what I mean is, kind of like, kind of like how, like, I think maybe more specifically these ones, where it's blank and then some kind of thing. We're all doing this. Each of our little art sonas are going to be turned into these kind of fighting character intro things, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah. First, I'm going to do some warm-ups. It's been a hot second since I've drawn people, because I've been working on a poster for my show for a while. And it's gonna be nice to just study some anatomy. Nice, fluid shapes and lines. I don't have to work with buildings for a day. It's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be a nice little break. And if I get done early, I might start working on Skylar's character sheet. So a little bit of designing a sci-fi princess. If you stick it out long enough. Yeah, let's see. So, perfect. Just making sure everything's working, and then we're gonna go ahead and get warmed up. Quite a thick. I think I just need this. This can't be my normal pencil. It is. Weird. I'm on a 1920 by 1080, right? Yeah. Weird. It's a lot. I think I've just been working on such a giant canvas for so long, and it's freaking me out. Yeah. Let's see. Perfect. You know what? I will be limiting. I am going to... Oh, no, I don't want to join line of action. My guy is a guy, so I'm just gonna... Okay. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good to be drawing a person again. I've been missing it so much. Yes. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm definitely much more of a character designer slash I just like drawing characters. I like drawing people, which is crazy. I mean, I do love drawing creatures as well. I love good creature design too. I just don't like drawing buildings. Okay. Oh, don't take too much time. But look at that. We can see this S shape showing up in this leg. It's so cool. I think it was a good thing that I took a break from character design to work on the poster. I can feel it. It's just I can feel that it's helping. Like by starving myself of what I enjoy, I'm enjoying it a lot more coming back to it. Because it was starting to get a little stale, you know. Just when you're drawing so many background characters, it can get a little monotonous. Let's see. I want this to be like a real good example of the evolution of my art style. When I this final version of the Artsmith that I design, just because I mean, even this one that's currently bobbing up and down on the bottom of the screen is kind of old, kind of before I really understood anatomy. I think I can make him look a lot better now. I messed up that knee. There we go. It is pretty crazy how many things on the body can just be summed up. Oh, goodness. I need to make sure that I have this on Do Not Disturb always. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Had to take a call. Let's see. Okay. Head might be a little too far out. Now that I'm looking at it. Okay. Let's do some hands. Can't believe we got caught. Just to make sure that this works. Perfect. Okay. Appreciate anyone that's just out here lurking. Shit. And Yeah. I think I'll finish up my warm-ups and get to figuring out what this guy's gonna look like in pose. Let's come up with some thumbnails. Clearly, okay, let's think about how Smash card tends to look. Maybe on either side. So like big old kind of want to do Okay. Just gonna make myself look as ominous as possible. That is one idea. Maybe one where he's in the action of smithing. Welcome, Raybug. Taking a little break from working on the show tonight, and making essentially a Smash Bros. Intro card for my little art Sona here. Essentially, it's either really ominous pose or like he's in the motion of he's smithing, and maybe it's a little bit more in character for it to be the smithing one. I do, yeah. Just a little bit. A little bit. Not like a lot. Just whenever, like with friends or whatever. But, yeah. Hmm. It's like this. Okay, because the top one looks more like I'm here to battle, which is kind of like the idea. So this is for the activity that my group of art friends and I are doing called the Art Potluck. It's going throughout all of March, and essentially every day we are gonna draw something, and this is essentially everyone's encouraged to make like a little title card, intro card, kind of like, so I'm coming into the bedroom. Okay, bye, Raybug. So yeah, figuring that out. But yeah, so I'm kind of trying to figure out, because let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's just Oh, hello. Welcome. Taking a break from the last Fire Sprite drawing to do a little personal project where I'm essentially drawing my Sona as a Smash Bros. Title card. Okay. I'm essentially going through little bits of character design here, because it's been a little bit since I've touched the Artsmith. I kind of want him to... I'm going to tweak him a little bit. Give him a little Kronk-sized waist. Welcome, Cassie. Alright, you lurker. Yeah, it is quite... It's a decision between that, nice and... Or the, like, either he's in the act of smithing or the more action kind of pose. It's a chance to draw him in a new light. I want to play around with proportions and see just how unique his silhouette could look. And to do that, I'm going to steal a sketch that I did of this guy. Yeah, I did. Okay, sweet. Thank you for keeping your sketches. Alright. It's not even that good of one. I remember this being a lot cooler looking. Okay, never mind. I don't need that. Alright. I'm out of here. Could have been Vulcan. Think of the body as these segments. Essentially want to convenient because I could just look at myself. Look at my little tuber here. No, I think it's been a little bit. It has been a little bit since I've drawn a person. Hmm. He doesn't really have a little indent there. Why does nothing make sense? It's been a second. In a second. There we go. And it's essentially seeing this and going, "Ink." There's actually none of that. It's only that. Makes it kind of odd. Figuring out where this goes. Oh yeah, everything's going good, yeah. Let's see. Might be overthinking it too much. I remember like oh sorry man. I remember I like drew him with like a brow before and I liked that. Because there's just got to be something to his. There's got to be something more going on here, I feel. I'm taking a little break on the poster, just to essentially design a little Smash Bros. Title card for my little Sona guy. Let's see. I think this is just how he looks. Welcome, Jamie Rice. Yeah, exactly. I can main myself. I might be just thinking of Spider-Man. Maybe I need to look at some Spider-Man. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's... Yeah, okay. I must understand the anatomy of the golem before I draw him being cool. Essentially just giving him like a chin. Oh no! Well, happy birthday though. Oh, you're a leap year baby? That's wild. It really just... All it really came out to was me doing this. Morphing into a gas mask. Yeah, getting a little bit more like a little bit more of a very square crimson chin. I don't know, let's actually start doing it. Yeah, my ultimate. Gosh, I don't even know, man. Definitely, I mean, probably my main move set is with the hammer. Is what I imagine. Hmm. Let's see. Look at you guys chatting across platforms. Okay. So then Okay. We have to off-center him just a little bit more because these guys are really... Damn it. Give me... Damn it. Okay, whatever. I'll just insert it. Just so I can think about framing. Because if we're looking at all these... Oh, yeah, I did draw him a little recently. Okay, I was like, I thought I drew him. Okay. Well, that's why he's the artsmith. He's the art smith instead of the blacksmith. Hmm. Just a lot of empty space there. But that feels less right. I need something here. It might just be his arm. God, I can't draw a hand all of a sudden. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Have his head just peeking out past his boobs. It might have to be this one. I mean, I really like that other one, but this feels more dynamic to me. Right? What do you guys think? Because I could do that and be done with, but this... Maybe I just keep it simple, stupid. I say when it's definitely not a simple drawing. Okay. Let's just do it. I'm essentially building this guy like Spear from Primal. I kind of want to use like a textured brush for his line art. Yeah, kind of like that. Weird. Hmm. An interesting brush. Just gets thicker for some reason. And I really like this brush. Why does it have to do that? Why does it have to taper so much? Yeah, it's a major taper. Let's just do that. Yeah, okay. I like that better. I can control it a little bit better. I don't want to keep it the ovals. Just like have this expressionless kind of visage coming at you. Maybe we make them more narrow. feel right? No, not really. think a belt is fun. I think he needs a belt. Well, he does have a belt. You just can't see. It can be higher up, I think. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, thanks for tuning in, Diz Voices. Oh, sorry I wasn't too chatty tonight. I'm just kind of locking in. Let's do a quick flip of the canvas. There we go. I'm digging it, I'm digging it. Yeah, I like it the way it was. I'll be when I do the effects. Okay, so We're gonna do the hammer on a separate layer, just so we don't screw anything up. No. I hate that do not disturb happens on both devices. I want, like, okay. I don't think it'd be go in this direction. I think that's my issue. I think it would be more like if you're resting it there, we'd be seeing that more. Goodbye, shoulder. I see what's wrong with it now. Hmm. Make the hammer huge. That's fun. Okay. What a before and after. Yes. Perfect. Hey, Luna. Oh, did I accidentally kind of close that door? Oh, I do have my break timer off. I'm going like, it's been a long time since I've had a break time. Hello, Quad Lunch. Thanks for joining the stream. Working on a bit of a just a glow up for my little PNG tuber here. But now that I'm looking at him, I'm realizing a bit of this anatomy is off. Specifically, this bit with the arm. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. There. Luna, what are you doing? Oh, you want up? Here you go. Hey, use that chair. There you go. That's my cat that I'm talking to here. Oh, and here she is. Get on the lap. Come on. Okay. His arm, his elbow still looks odd. That's a little better, I think. Maybe lean into, like, this is where... Oh. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Okay. Usually I work on characters, character designs and whatnot for my indie animated series, The Last Fire Sprite. Just tonight I'm taking a little break just to do something else. And that something else is making a little Smash Bros kind of intro title card for my little Sona here. Let's see. So if we're thinking about adding essentially more detail to him, and more to him. Yeah, okay, so it should definitely be the apron is a different color than the straps. Before it was all just like one piece of fabric, and kind of started thinking that that's a little silly. So I like this brush, but I just need to find a way for it to not lose opacity anywhere. The opacity thing is what's annoying me about it. And somewhere it's got to be happy. I just don't know. I don't know anything about brushes or making the brushes. Okay, I think that closed up all the. Oops. Even this bit here, I kind of think there's got to be something else here. There's like different textures happening, which is fun. Okay, so we originally just had a black belt. I think I'll make it a little bit more brown. Oh, I did design a blacksmith recently. I'm going like, I feel like I've done this before. God, probably like my whole life. My earliest memory of it was something in like kindergarten. I would cut out, draw, and then cut out these the paper, the colored paper. I would cut out sections of it, glue them together to make dinosaurs. That's my first memory that I can recall. But yeah, the show is called The Last Fire Sprite. The pitch for the show is: woke up in the distant future. She's a relic from the distant past. A young fire sprite is the last of her kind, trying to save a cold cyberpunk world. And these are some of our main characters. This is the main character, Blaze, the last fire sprite. She is a little ball of sunshine. We have a character turnaround, an expression sheet, a pose sheet to figure out what it looks like as she's moving. I want this kind of fluid, almost. I've drawn a lot of inspiration from like those early 2D animated DreamWorks movies like Sinbad and Road to El Dorado. The shape language, the bodies in those movies were so fluid and shapely, and I've been trying to have that in this. This is her buddy Axel, a mutated street rat. He's got an expression sheet and a pose sheet. Then we have Kerf, Uncle Kerf. He is a fatherly figure for Axel. He's a Tetranite. He's got 4 arms. Then we have Gage, one of the most prevalent. Prevalent? You see him a lot. He's a villain. He is a magical species hunter, and with Blaze being the last of her kind, she's on his list. This is his mutt, Delilah. And then another villain, Dr. Lazarus. Then we got his bodyguards. Then we have Cleodora, who is actually like our main villain, the owner of the city of Pact. And this is a sheet of designs I have to finish. These are some of her employees. This is just a background character, not a minor character, the concierge. This is Screech, an informant. These are Blaze's family members. Remember, title of the show is the last Fire Sprite, so we see these guys mostly in flashbacks. So this is her father, Vulcan, when he's depressed and when he's happy. This is her mom, Hestia, and her sister, Sapphire. Sapphire was the chosen one of her people, said to save them from their darkest hour. She did not do great. Reminding of the title, The Last Fire Sprite. She tried her best. Okay, she tried her best. She did nothing wrong. Just not her. She just. And then we got them as kids. Very cute. These are some. This is my blacksmith that I designed. Was Deegan on the right. A year ago, I had a bunch of people, like 4,000 people, send in submissions for becoming a background character in the Last Fire Sprite. Because it's a city, it's a big show, I need to design background characters, so might as well make it a little bit more fun and engaging along the way. So I pulled 130 names, 15 for each species, and these are some of them. These are some Fire Sprite ones, 10 of them to be exact, and then these are our main location that we're in for the pilot episode is called the Underground, kind of a hub of scum and villainy. So these are 5 more, and then another 5, and then another 5. I love these guys. And then we have some crowd designs. And then we'll see if I end up getting to the point tonight, but I do want to get to designing Skylar's sheet. She is our 3rd main character, a pompous sci-fi princess. She's just so snarky, and I love her. Yeah, most recently I've been working on the poster for the show, and as you can see, I've mainly been working on the background, all these goddamn buildings, and I just started designing the advertisements, the logos of all of the corporations in this city, in this world, in this show. And really, I've got like one finished, and that's Concord Incorporated. That is Cleodora's business that pretty much owns the city, runs the city, is the city's government as a business. Satire. And we have some other ones that I'm going to be designing, like this H is for Hazardous Health. Get it? And then we have Cloudborne Industries I have to get to. I want some kind of like monster containment group, because there are monsters in this world, magical creatures. As said earlier, these are some of these magical creatures. They're all beautiful. Oops. These are all juvenile ones, because the gauge tends to. It's easier to hunt the small ones, and also they go for a very high price in the upper districts as pets, as like exotic pets essentially. So then we have a couple of these. Love my Bactyl. I love this is based on my cat. This is a Moonbug, Moramist, Humquill, Hydruck, Dawnbelly, a Gigatitan, and a Torquoise, and a Potulant. I love the little Potulant. And yeah, that's all of them kind of together. After, there might be more. I might end up designing more. I have a catalog of old designs that have kind of been sprucing up. Oh yeah, and then this is what, say, Cactops looks like. Fully grown. This is kind of like the style of the monster that I want the monsters to have. Really Monster Hunter inspired. Like Monster Hunter changed my brain chemistry. And then this is Moramist's kind of adult form. Still very sketchy. Not fully fleshed out yet. But I essentially was thinking, well, don't want to waste time and energy designing all their adult forms when all I need are just their baby forms for the first episode. So, yeah. But yeah, anything else? Anything else I can yap about? There's 9 different species in the show. There are Medusans. Medusans are getting a little bit of a glow up in just figuring out how they look. They're these kind of cephalopod people. We have fire sprites, obviously. One fire sprite. Then we have humans, diamonds. They're real short, horny people. But oops. And then a Ragarians, kind of these cat-like people. We have Tetranites. We have these 4 arms. Medusans, as you can see, used to kind of look like this. They're kind of stiff. I didn't like them. So now I'm exaggerating the tentacles, making them a little larger, and making the kind of hat part of the jellyfish head more apparent. Avasaurs, kind of these harpy kind of people. Lunadines are just these really tall people. And Reptoids have seen probably the biggest glow up of all of them. They used to just have long necks, but now they're pretty much anything. But yeah, you're essentially what we are. There's several stages in the animation pipeline. The script is done, and so the next step, which is the step that we're on, is character design. And background design, and pretty much all the different types of design. I have to design what everything looks like, everything down to like the most minute detail. So we have characters, we have backgrounds, we have props, and even special effects has to be designed. So I need to make an entire, essentially like a concept sheet for how fire looks, for Blaze's, like how it looks like when she's on fire, flying. And whatnot. And once that's done, I can get into casting, which will be really fun. This is a kind of a punk rock musical in a way. There's like at least one song in every episode. So it would be great if the people that I cast can also sing. It's not mandatory. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. What else is there? I was just about to show you something. Come on. Think. I was talking about character design and location design, and no, that's really it. Okay, well, but yeah, that is, you've caught me in the design phase, and so I just decided to start streaming it because I need to build up that audience before it comes out, and it's going to take a while. So might as well just stream the process. I'm dedicating hours to drawing these designs anyway. Might as well stream it and record it, is how I'm thinking of it. And that way it can be a fun, like, looking back kind of thing too. Yeah, so I want to mess with, okay. But yeah, this guy in particular, so yeah, I'm taking a break because I was getting a little tired of drawing all that all the time. My art friends and I are doing this thing in March called an art potluck, where essentially every day we're drawing something. And then depending on how much effort we put into the drawing, we get points. And our first assignment is essentially to design a little Smash Bros. Title cards for ourselves. And so I'm deciding to make my nice and friendly looking Artsmith Gollum guy look as intimidating as possible, which is a lot of fun. Because you know, he kind of has all these like little paint splotches on him, so that'll be fun to, oops, paint onto him, make it kind of look like blood splatters. I think honestly I'll make it more red. Oh, he did have gloves before. That's what was feeling weird. Or at least one glove. I do like the idea of him having a glove. I think that's fun. But he doesn't need it. But it could kind of help tie some things together. Let's do a quick little color sketch of what that would look like. So really... Jesus Christ. Luna! You gotta be careful with how you jump off this shit. Man, sorry for that slam. I sneezed, and every time I sneeze, my cat freaks the heck out. And so she just jumped off the stool that she was on and making it fall. Sheesh, you okay? You gotta get used to that, man. Oh, now she's looking at me like... So if this was all glove, and then glove. You'd want it nice and high if you're messing around with this stuff. That can help kind of give some detail to that I wanted to add. Let's see, there we go. Kind of helps indicate that it's the most protected part of the hand. And then really I just kind of want this to be here. Can't really see a lot of it. It's just down here. So now, I don't think I need my sketch anymore. I'm going to take a quick little stretch break, refill my water. This is encouraging everyone to drink some water, maybe do some stretching, maybe do some push-ups. All right, I'm back. Okay, let's keep going. It's already 9. Damn. I do have the day off tomorrow, so I can work on this a little bit. Oh, right. side. I imagine it has more brass for all of these. Okay. Looking pretty cool. Okay, so that's all our flat colors. I guess he needs his paint swatches, but that's typically my last thing that I do. I think probably a red background, huh? Just throwing it out there. Whoa. Okay. I know where I'm going next with this. A way that can kind of just... I don't want to draw I'm drawing me. I'm not drawing a background. I've taken this break so I don't have to draw a background. Let's see. Whoa. I don't like that. If he's being bathed by warm light, then the shadow needs to be cool. And I like a good color burn more than multiply. Ooh! Oh. Hello. Whoa. Hmm. And you see why I like the color burn. Alright, cool. And now we mess around. I put it before. It's kind of a crazy unintentional effect. No, okay. Oh, you're right. There should definitely be lightning behind him. That'd be great. Thank you, thank you. You get the spoiler. Oh, really? Oh, gotcha. Maybe someday I'll return to the Thursday chats. Maybe someday. I think I was streaming last night, wasn't I? Nice. Just using water as a cheat here. Thank you for the idea. Yeah, it never lands on a good day for me. Or nowadays, it's like my work day, and then I just want to sleep. Let's see. uh, what have I created? What have I become? I could totally imagine like a sick fight scene between everyone and a possessed like artsmith or something. Hmm. Oh, what even is my little like slogan? I'll just grab one of my. There we go. Hearts. Oh, do that. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Oh, nope. Oh. Oh, I need to download that. Let's see. The font. I'll switch to the Forge so no one sees. Let's see. Oh, shit. I hate having the do not disturb. I need to so nobody sees my messages. Okay. Because I didn't have this. Okay. Let me do. Sorry. Now I'm just here. I'm grabbing Cassidy's oh so generous link to the font. So yeah, there's a lot of different ones on here. Do I just download all of them? I mean, yeah, do I just download all of them or something? Save to files. Oh shit. There's that one. Yeah, which one did you download them all, Cassidy? Because they all just look so like slightly different from one another. Oh, I know how to do it in here, but that page had like a bunch of different ones. Did you download all of them? Here, because this is how I do it. I just go into here. I go into text, and then I go here. I go here, and then I just go boop. Oh wait, it's a zip. Hold on. I open the zip file. Okay, and it just gives you all of them. That's what's happening. Boom. I think should be FOT or Rodin. Okay, hasn't. Come on. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Oh. Oh, is it Ping? Is it Ping Fang? Is that the title of it? What's the title of it? What's it called? FOT Rodin Pro. Okay, so it'd be an F, I guess. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay, so I essentially would say, I think it would be funny if I did, oh, they do capitals. Interesting. Okay, so putting in the underscore would be pretty funny. But I think I'll leave it out. Dang, I'm sorry about that. And then it goes like yellow. What is my pun? What is it? What do I do? What is my phrase? What's my catchphrase? And is it just, yeah, okay. Makes an entrance. Gotta be something. Forges a path. How about that? Let's see. Forges his own path. Yeah. Okay. Do you like that? Yeah, no, I see it. Let's see. Gotta decrease the leading on that quite a bit. Isn't Forge, Hammer, weighs in, I think yeah, I think making it shorter is probably better, huh? Forges a path instead. Forges a path. Forges his own path. Brings it down. I'm looking up blacksmith puns. Steals his nerve could be another one. Oh, wait. What about that one? Turns up the heat. I do kind of like the Forge one. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Agreed. Okay. So, I think it should all just be, yeah. That's how these tend to go. Oh, I need to put an exclamation point. There we go. It's the most pivotal part. And then they kind of do this thing where all the letters are kind of like almost bouncy. gonna just make the a little smaller. And then I think, honestly, I can make the kerning a little bit less. These tend to have the words pretty close together. I know. Like I wanted to make him like so goddamn intimidating. I think it would be really funny when everyone else makes like a very like they're all very friendly and like, oh, I'll like, I'll draw this for you, blah 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 blah, and then there's like, we'll grind you into paste. Let's see. So there's something very fun to do here. I think I'm just gonna alpha lock. And I'm gonna do a little bit of the gray. And then I'm just gonna do yeah, I'll make it. I have plenty of layers. I'm just gonna make a clipping mask. And then I can do I need a cleaner. Welcome, Eiling. Yeah, just working on a personal project for tonight. You know what? I think I'm realizing it's just... I think I have to do that. I think it's just a white layer. Kind of down. There you go. And then it's got to have a black outline. I essentially just go here. And then I'm gonna think it's gotta be something having to do with like the kiln like overflowing with like heat or something, or maybe just like to get meta with it, like the creations come alive and start beating you up. That could be pretty fun. Okay, so then what we're gonna do, because Procreate doesn't have just like an easy like, oh, just outline it feature. I'm instead going to go to my select tool. I'm going to do automatic. Oh, I'm going to make sure it's referencing this. And then I'm going to, oh, I didn't even. There you go. Now that that's all selected, go to feather. Increase the feather to like probably that much. I'll go to 4. Now is the slow part. Oh right, you're up locked. Oh wait, what? Never mind. What happened there? There we go. That's weird. And we'll just gonna duplicate this over and over. And then it makes it outline. Graphic design is my passion. Not. Okay, so then forges a path. Just go here, make it white. Just an easy little shift. Very. And then let's see. So now that I feel like this whole thing has to be larger. Oh, so I have to give him the paint splotches to look like blood. Okay, so then we make him look even more evil. We grab our reds, blues, and yellows. Just a nice little primary triad. I think for this it's appropriate to go to my my splotches brushes. Don't worry, then we'll have blue too. Oh wait, yeah. Then they also have to be on the hammer. The blue, oh, maybe the blue doesn't show up on that. Interesting. Wish it was just a little bit more accurate. Not so all over the place. Maybe I just lighten the shadow a little bit more. Uh, oh right, don't I need to like add a bunch of stuff to it? Dude. Right? Isn't that like a whole thing? I gotta add what I want. Or whatever. Um um Yeah, yeah. I add what I want, or I'm I don't really know what she meant by what I want. Um, is it like only if I win or something, then I get to ask for that, or I am confused by it. It felt detailed but vague in her instructions. I'm curious what, like, for example, what did you put for that? Right. So then I guess I just say the thing that I want them to get, the commission that I would want. Okay, so like, but did you include it on this, or are you just gonna like type it? I guess is what I'm asking. Like, like should I add that to this, or should I leave this as is? Oh, okay, you're not putting it. Okay, sweet. I like that one. Super deep fried. Um, then I made one for the underground. There it is. I feel like the underground is very similar to his palette. Now I'm just kind of tweaking it. I'm tweaking. And then finally, red. Some nice red overlay, maybe? Then for safe measure, my iPad screen is so much brighter than what something actually looks like, so I'm just going to go ahead and make an overlay of that and then just make it so just slightly higher. Yeah. All right, I think it's done. I think I'm happy. All right. Well, I set out to make a really cool looking intro card for the Artsmith, and I think I succeeded. I did not get to work on Skylar, unfortunately, so I did lie to you in the title. Very sorry. That will have to be next stream that we get to draw our pompous princess. Oh, now I have ideas. Now I'm wondering if I... okay, wait. And now I'm... Hold on. No, I think I like it being all kind of inky and looking like line art. Yeah, I was purposely going for that look. Okay. Don't second guess yourself. Ever. Yeah, I think that's good. Let me look at my rule of fifths, or thirds, whatever you want to call it. Rule of thirds. I do think it has to go lower, this bit. I just think it's too high. It's gotta be like down here. That's better. Yeah, okay. Perfect. All right, and I gotta wait a couple days to post this. Come on. All right. Well, I think that's a good place to end the stream for tonight. Thank you so much for coming down to the Forge. I'm going to try to be a good neighbor and send our 2 viewers to somebody else, maybe. Sunday. Let's see. I'll just go to bed. All right. Good night, y'all.